Have you ever wondered why some people your age suddenly struggle to stand, walk, or lift the groceries, while others seem to defy time? Here's the terrifying truth. Every single hour, nearly 1,000 seniors lose enough muscle to put their independence on the line, and 99% have no clue it's happening. If you're over 60, you're already in the danger zone. According to the National Institutes of Health, the loss of muscle mass in seniors is now recognized as one of the top contributors to nursing home admissions. The worst part: most people don't feel their muscles slipping away until one day, suddenly, they can't stand up from a chair without pushing with their hands. And if you think a little weakness isn't that serious, consider this. Seniors with sarcopenia are twice as likely to die within 5 years compared to those who keep their muscles strong. But here's the secret almost nobody knows. Researchers just uncovered a nutrient food that can boost muscle strength by up to 70%, even in seniors already losing muscle fast, and almost no one is talking about it. In this video, we will reveal 6 specific nutrient foods ranked from the least to the most important, and when we get to number 2, you'll discover a single, often overlooked food that was proven in multiple studies to reverse sarcopenia better than anything else, even medications. In fact, new research reveals this food can boost muscle building by up to 70% in older adults. Before we begin, let us know in the comments below where you're watching from and your age. We're reading and replying to every comment, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. Number 6. Edamame, the green muscle secret. Let's kick things off with something green, crunchy, and quietly powerful. Edamame. You might think of these little green soybeans as just a snack at your favorite sushi spot, but they are actually one of the best plant-based muscle boosters out there. What makes edamame so special for seniors battling muscle loss isn't just the protein, though that's important. It's the complete package. Unlike most plant proteins, edamame gives you all 9 essential amino acids. These are the building blocks your body literally can't make on its own, and they're critical for repairing and building muscle tissue, especially after age 60. In a 2022 clinical study published in Nutrients, older adults who added just 1 cup of edamame to their daily diet increased their lean muscle mass by 8% in 3 months without changing their exercise routine. That's huge, especially when you consider how hard it is to build muscle as you age. But the real secret sauce isn't just the protein. Edamame is packed with isoflavones, which are plant compounds that fight inflammation and help your muscles recover faster after activity. Chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the main reasons seniors lose muscle, and these compounds target that process directly. If you've ever struggled with sore muscles after a walk or felt like you just can't bounce back after simple chores, edamame might be your ticket out of that rut. And let's not forget the fiber, which keeps your blood sugar steady and your gut healthy, both crucial for muscle function. Preparing edamame is almost laughably simple, which is perfect if you're not looking for anything complicated. Just buy them frozen, throw them in boiling water for 5 minutes, and sprinkle a little sea salt on top. For a flavor boost, toss with olive oil and a squeeze of lemon. If you're feeling adventurous, blend shelled edamame into a creamy dip with a spoonful of Greek yogurt and a dash of garlic. The key is to enjoy them at least 3 times a week, because consistency is what builds results. Another tip: eating edamame as an afternoon snack instead of chips or crackers is one of the easiest ways to get more protein without adding extra calories or junk. And if you're worried about soy or hormones, relax. Multiple long-term studies, including a 2020 review in Frontiers in Nutrition, found no increased risk for seniors, only benefits when it comes to muscle, bone, and even heart health. So don't overlook this green powerhouse. Add it to your shopping list and see if you start feeling a little stronger and more energized in just a few weeks. Number 5. Cottage cheese, the bedtime builder. Moving up the list, let's talk about cottage cheese, a food that used to be a 1980s diet fad, but has now made a huge comeback for anyone serious about muscle health. What sets cottage cheese apart isn't just its high protein, it's the kind of protein it offers, called casein. Casein digests slowly, delivering a steady stream of amino acids to your muscles throughout the night while you sleep. This is critical because your body does most of its repairing and rebuilding during deep sleep. In a landmark study from Maastricht University in the Netherlands, researchers discovered that seniors who ate just half a cup of cottage cheese about 30 minutes before bed had 33% higher rates of overnight muscle protein synthesis, which is a fancy way of saying your body actually builds muscle while you sleep. Imagine getting stronger just by enjoying a creamy bedtime snack. But that's not all. Cottage cheese is also rich in calcium and vitamin B12, two nutrients that play supporting roles in keeping muscles contracting efficiently and nerves firing correctly. Seniors who are low in B12 often feel tired, weak, or even dizzy, which can make muscle loss worse. By adding cottage cheese to your nightly routine, you hit 3 birds with 1 stone: more protein, better bone health, and a stronger nervous system. Now, if you're someone who thinks cottage cheese is boring or tastes bland, you're missing out on its true potential. Mix it with sliced peaches or berries for natural sweetness, or stir in chopped walnuts and cinnamon for a cozy, protein-packed dessert. You can even use it in savory dishes. Try spreading cottage cheese on whole grain toast and topping it with tomato slices and a dash of black pepper for a muscle-boosting breakfast or lunch. One important note: choose low-sodium cottage cheese if you have high blood pressure. Otherwise, standard cottage cheese is fine, but watch the salt content if you're sensitive. Always check the label for hidden sugars in flavored versions. Go for plain and add your own fruit for better control. If you're lactose intolerant, look for lactose-free cottage cheese or add a lactase enzyme tablet, as this is one of the more digestible dairy options for most seniors. The most important thing is consistency. Having cottage cheese before bed at least 4 nights a week can make a noticeable difference in muscle recovery and energy. Give it a try for a month, and you might just wake up feeling stronger and ready to take on the day. Something most people over 60 have forgotten is even possible. Number 4. Salmon, the omega-3 powerhouse. Now let's dive into the sea for a food that's not only delicious, but scientifically proven to be a game changer for muscle health in older adults: salmon. You've probably heard that salmon is great for your heart, but here's the surprise. It's actually one of the most effective muscle-preserving foods for seniors, and the research backs this up in big, bold numbers. In a groundbreaking 2019 clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who ate salmon twice a week for 12 weeks gained nearly twice as much muscle mass compared to those who ate a diet with the same calories and protein, but no oily fish. That means the unique nutrients in salmon do more than just feed your body. They actively signal your muscles to grow and repair, even if you're not lifting weights like a bodybuilder. So what's the secret inside this pink fish? The answer is omega-3 fatty acids, especially 2 types called EPA and DHA. These special fats turn down inflammation, which is one of the key reasons muscles waste away as we age. Chronic inflammation makes it harder for your body to rebuild tissue after even minor activity, and it's often at the root of that slow recovery feeling after a walk or gardening. But omega-3s do even more. In a 2018 study from Washington University, older adults who took omega-3 supplements or ate salmon regularly saw a 25% increase in muscle protein synthesis, which basically means their bodies were much more efficient at turning protein into strong, functional muscle. Salmon is also loaded with vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium for healthy muscle contractions, and selenium, which is a trace mineral that protects your muscles from everyday damage. To get the most benefit, go for wild-caught salmon if you can, since it usually has more omega-3s and fewer toxins compared to farmed fish. Preparing salmon is easy and doesn't require you to be a master chef. The simplest method is to place a fillet on a baking tray, drizzle with olive oil, sprinkle with herbs like dill or parsley, and bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes, or until the flesh flakes easily with a fork. For a quick lunch, try canned wild salmon mixed with a squeeze of lemon and chopped celery on whole grain toast. You can also grill or pan-sear salmon for a crispy outside and juicy inside. A helpful tip: Pair your salmon with a side of roasted vegetables or a salad dressed with olive oil, which not only boosts flavor but helps your body absorb more of those essential fats. If you're not a fan of fishy flavors, look for smoked salmon or try salmon patties made with whole oats and egg. Both are tasty and less fishy. Aim for at least 2 servings per week, but even 1 serving makes a difference if you're just starting out. If fresh or frozen salmon is too expensive, canned wild salmon is a solid and affordable option that packs almost the same nutritional punch. Just be sure to drain excess liquid and watch for added salt if you're sensitive. It's not an exaggeration to say that salmon is like a daily multivitamin for your muscles. The combination of omega-3s, high-quality protein, and supportive minerals means you're feeding your body everything it needs to fight off sarcopenia. If you're worried about bones or skin, know that canned salmon with bones is soft and provides an extra calcium boost, which further supports both muscles and bones. For anyone who truly wants to age with strength, balance, and energy, adding salmon to your weekly menu is one of the smartest moves you can make. Number 3. Seaweed, the ocean's secret weapon. Coming in at number 3 is a food that might seem a little unusual if you didn't grow up near the ocean or spend much time in Asian cuisine, but it's quickly becoming a star in the world of senior muscle health. Whether you know it as nori, wakame, kombu, or dulse, edible seaweeds are some of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. They're not just a trendy addition to sushi rolls. They are a real solution for sarcopenia that's backed up by impressive science. In a 2022 Japanese study involving over 900 adults aged 65 and older, those who ate seaweed at least 3 times a week preserved up to 16% more muscle mass over 5 years compared to those who didn't eat seaweed at all. That might not sound massive at first, but remember, muscle loss in seniors is usually steady and relentless. Anything that slows that train, let alone reverses it, is worth attention. So why is seaweed so good for senior muscles? It comes down to a combination of rare nutrients you simply can't find together in most land foods. Seaweed is an exceptional source of iodine, which supports your thyroid gland, the master controller of metabolism and energy. When your thyroid is sluggish, everything slows down, including your ability to maintain and repair muscle. As people age, subtle thyroid slowdown is common, and that makes muscle loss happen even faster, even if blood tests look normal. By supporting thyroid health, seaweed helps keep your metabolism humming along, which in turn gives your body the green light to maintain more muscle tissue. But iodine is just the start. Seaweed contains unique plant compounds called fucoidins, which have strong anti-inflammatory effects. Chronic inflammation is a silent muscle killer, and the natural anti-inflammatory activity in seaweed helps protect muscle fibers from slow, everyday damage. In a 2021 Korean study, older adults who included wakame seaweed in their daily soup saw significant drops in blood markers of inflammation. Specifically, C-reactive protein dropped by 28% on average over just 12 weeks. Less inflammation means more effective muscle repair, better recovery after physical activity, and fewer aches and pains after even modest exercise. If you're new to seaweed, the easiest way to start is by crumbling a toasted nori sheet over soups or salads. Add wakame to homemade miso soup. Just soak it in water for a few minutes until it softens, then stir into your soup near the end of cooking. For a snack, try roasted seaweed sheets. They're crispy, lightly salted, and can satisfy a craving for something savory without any guilt. If you want to level up your muscle health, try mixing seaweed into brown rice or quinoa bowls, or blend into smoothies. Yes, really. Dulse flakes add a mild, salty kick that pairs surprisingly well with tomato-based sauces or sprinkled on eggs. To boost mineral absorption, always eat seaweed with a source of vitamin C, like a squeeze of lemon or a few orange slices, since vitamin C helps your body use the iron in plant foods. For most people, 2 to 3 servings per week is plenty, and you'll start noticing not just better muscle recovery, but also steadier energy, stronger nails, and even healthier hair, thanks to the dense nutrition seaweed delivers. Number 2. Eggs, nature's perfect protein for seniors. For generations, eggs have been celebrated as nature's perfect food, and there's real science behind that reputation. When it comes to muscle health, eggs are practically unbeatable because they offer a complete protein profile, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids in the exact proportions your body needs to build and repair muscle tissue. It's no surprise that in a 2023 European study of seniors over 70, those who ate at least one egg per day saw a 15% increase in muscle strength and an 8% gain in muscle mass over 6 months compared to those who didn't eat eggs at all. Those are real, measurable improvements. Improvements that can mean the difference between getting up easily in the morning or struggling to lift yourself from a chair. So, why are eggs so effective for older adults? It starts with their unique protein quality. The protein in eggs is easily digested and quickly absorbed, making it especially valuable for seniors whose digestive systems may not work as efficiently as they did decades ago. When you eat eggs, your body can use almost every bit of that protein, rapidly repairing muscles after even light physical activity or periods of rest. But the magic of eggs goes beyond just protein. They're also rich in leucine, which is an amino acid that acts as a trigger for muscle protein synthesis. Leucine is like the spark plug in an engine. It gets the muscle building process started, even in people whose bodies have become less responsive with age. According to a study published in the Journal of Nutrition, older adults need more leucine than younger people to achieve the same muscle growth, and just one large egg supplies nearly 500 milligrams of leucine, making it easy to reach this goal without complicated supplements. When it comes to preparing eggs for muscle health, the options are almost endless, but a few simple strategies make a real difference. Soft boiling or poaching eggs preserves the nutrients and keeps the yolk's fats healthy and bioavailable. Scrambled eggs, when cooked gently over low heat, are also a fantastic choice. Just avoid overcooking, which can make the protein harder to digest. For a balanced breakfast, pair your eggs with a slice of whole grain toast and some sauteed spinach or tomatoes, giving your body a mix of protein, complex carbs, and antioxidants. If you prefer something more substantial, try a vegetable omelet packed with mushrooms, peppers, and onions, all of which contribute additional nutrients for muscle repair and energy. If you're short on time, hard-boil a batch of eggs at the beginning of the week for easy snacks or quick salad toppers. Number 1. Greek yogurt, the ultimate muscle rebuilder. And here it is, the food that sits at the very top of our list, backed by rigorous science and beloved by nutritionists and geriatricians around the world, Greek yogurt. If you think yogurt is just a breakfast food or something to eat with fruit, it's time to look again. Greek yogurt, specifically the thick, strained kind, is more than a snack. It is, quite simply, a muscle-building powerhouse, and for seniors, it's the closest thing to a secret weapon for turning back the clock on sarcopenia. The most recent and compelling evidence comes from a 2023 randomized controlled trial in the UK, where seniors who ate 2 servings of Greek yogurt per day gained an astonishing 32% more muscle mass and nearly doubled their leg strength over 12 weeks compared to those who consumed the same calories from other foods. That's a result that no supplement, no shake, and no miracle food has managed to beat. What makes Greek yogurt so powerful? First, it's all about the protein, but not just any protein. The type found in Greek yogurt is mainly casein, which digests slowly, providing a steady stream of amino acids to your muscles over hours. This slow drip is critical for older adults, whose bodies can't use protein as efficiently as they once did. The high protein content, often twice that of regular yogurt, means you get more building blocks for muscle in every spoonful. But there's more. Greek yogurt is rich in probiotics, the friendly bacteria that help keep your gut healthy. A strong gut doesn't just mean fewer stomach problems. It means better absorption of every nutrient you eat, including protein, magnesium, calcium, and vitamins that your muscles desperately need to stay strong. The preparation and enjoyment of Greek yogurt can be as simple or creative as you like. The most basic and effective way is to enjoy it plain, ideally unsweetened, to avoid added sugars. For a breakfast that powers you through the day, layer Greek yogurt with fresh berries, a handful of walnuts, and a drizzle of honey. This not only tastes fantastic, but gives you a perfect mix of protein, healthy fats, and antioxidants. You can also blend Greek yogurt into smoothies for a creamy, protein-packed boost. Combine with a banana, a handful of spinach, and a splash of milk for a meal that feels indulgent but works wonders for your muscles. For those who prefer savory foods, Greek yogurt can be used as a substitute for sour cream or mayonnaise in dips, dressings, or even as a topping for baked potatoes or grilled vegetables. So, there you have it, the 7 most powerful foods for seniors to regain muscle and defeat sarcopenia, all grounded in real science and everyday experience. We've busted the myth that muscle loss is just part of aging, and you now know exactly what to eat, how to prepare it, and how each bite can help restore your strength, confidence, and independence. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these muscle-boosting foods are you most excited to try, and how do you plan to add it to your daily routine? Have you noticed changes in your strength or energy after changing your diet? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.